I'm Professor Raymond Buck, Research Professor Raymond Buck. I'm the inventor of the tablet computer, and I'm going to show you that I'm the inventor of the tablet computer.
Hello, my name is Professor Raymond Buck, B-U-C-K. I'm Professor Raymond Buck. I'm a research professor, and I own Trebco Computer Systems. And I own Trebco Engineering and Trebco Manufacturing and several other Trebco businesses. Today we're going to talk about my invention of the Trebco Tablet and its features using my Trebco personal intranet software. So I'm the inventor of the Trebco personal intranet, the Trebco my personal intranet, the tablet computer, the touchscreen interface that you see everybody copying. I have the copyright. Everybody's copying my icon interface. You see those icon interfaces? You see it? There it is on the left side and on the right side. Everybody started using the icon interface. I was using this interface. I've had this system in place. It was completed in 1992. I came up with a lot of the inventions, finished them in 1990 when I was an MBA student at Capital University in Columbus, Ohio. And my programming techniques came from Dr. Bauer. He was my professor at the Illinois Institute of Technology. He was a famous computer scientist, and I just liked the way he taught me. And so I decided I was going to come up with the greatest software package in the world, which I've done, of course. They said that I was lying, that I didn't come up with a tablet. I didn't come up with thousands and thousands of programs. And today we're going to see that I do have the touchscreen interface. This is my finger. I'm Raymond Buck, and so let's start looking at some of the systems. Some of the systems that we're talking about. Because these systems do exist, and it's thousands. Oh, there I am. I think I'm a pretty nice looking guy there. That's me, Raymond Buck. Professor Raymond Buck, Research Professor Raymond Buck, whatever you want to call me. And I came up with this interface, and it is thousands and thousands and thousands of programs. I came up with this system using the touchscreen interface, and this system that I came up with allows me to have the #1 package in the world. So I can do things that you can't do. And if I were any of these intelligent people, I would buy me out.
This is Professor Raymond Buck, inventor of the tablet computer. This is Steve Jobs, former CEO of Apple Incorporated, who stole my copyright. This is Steve Jobs, and that's him talking about how he steals people's inventions.
Down to trying to expose yourself to the best things that humans have done, and then try to bring those things in to what you're doing. I mean, Picasso had a saying, he said, good artists copy, great artists steal. And we have, always been shameless about stealing great ideas. And I think part of what made the Macintosh great was that the people working on it were musicians and poets and artists and zoologists and historians who also happen to be the best computer scientists in the world. It comes down to trying to expose yourself to the best things that humans have done, and then try to bring those things in to what you're doing. I mean, Picasso had a saying, he said, good artists copy, great artists steal. And we have, always been shameless about stealing great ideas. And I think part of what made the Macintosh great was that the people working on it were musicians and poets and artists and zoologists and historians who also happen to be the best computer scientists in the world.
Already in the federal budget. Anybody here have a smartphone? In this smartphone, almost everything came from federal investment in research. GPS, created by the military, flat screens, LLD, digital camera, wireless data compression, research, algorithms for strength and lightweight, voice recognition. The list goes on and on. If you want to know more, look at the Association for the Advancement of Science in America, and they have the full list. They say Steve Jobs did a good idea designing it and putting it together. Federal research invented it. The budget. Anybody here have a smartphone? In this smartphone, almost everything came from federal investment in research. GPS, created by the military, flat screens, LLD, digital camera, wireless data compression, research, algorithms for strength and lightweight, voice recognition. The list goes on and on. If you want to know more, look at the Association for the Advancement of Science in America, and they have the full list. They say Steve Jobs did a good idea designing it and putting it together. Federal research invented it. Anybody here have a smartphone? In this smartphone, almost everything came from federal investment in research. GPS, created by the military, flat screens, LLD, digital camera, wireless data compression, research, algorithms for strength and lightweight, voice recognition. The list goes on and on. If you want to know more, look at the Association for the Advancement of Science in America, and they have the full list. They say Steve Jobs did a good idea designing it and putting it together. Federal research invented it.
Hello, this is Professor Raymond Buck, Research Professor Raymond Buck, whatever you want to call me. I'm the Chairman and CEO of Trebco Computer Systems, and today we're going to talk about the tablet computer that I invented. Once again, we don't have to go through it again, but Apple didn't do it, and Samsung didn't do it. Amazon didn't come up with the tablet. Google, Android, they copied my copyright. So Raymond Buck is the inventor of the tablet computer, 100%. I came up with the technology starting when I was 4 years old. God gave me the tablet computer. He gave me the software, Trebco Tablet, 7D, Windows inside of Windows inside of Windows inside of Windows inside of Windows.